and welcome back to the channel. I'm Jo and this is Super Smash Gaming YT. Today I am back in Gateshead and just outside CEX, so let's go and see what they've got. Let's go!
A really nice box Pikachu 2DS XL there, it's absolutely beautiful, as well as a PS5 controller there for £95, which is absolutely crazy prices for a PlayStation 5 controller. A nice selection of Nintendo GameCube games there. We have Wario World, Zelda, and we also have Simpsons Hit and Run. A very nice selection of rare PlayStation 2 games there. We have Drakengard, as well as Metal Slug, as well as Hack, which is absolutely amazing to see in this CEX store. Demon's Souls there for £22 on the PlayStation 3. Fortunately, it was cover reprinted. Let me know what your thoughts are on cover reprinted versions of games. I don't really like it myself, but let me know down in the comments. Silent Hill HD collection there for the PlayStation 3. The price on that has actually rose up recently, so if you definitely want to add the Silent Hill games to your PlayStation 3 collection, then I would definitely recommend picking them up now, because the price is just going to continue to rise on these. Metal Gear HD collection there for the Xbox 360 for £20, and if you saw down below that, 99 nights on the Xbox 360, which is becoming quite a rare game, so definitely pick that up and add it into your own collection. A really nice steelbook of Resident Evil Villager for the PlayStation 5, as well as a steelbook for Resident Evil 4 there for the PlayStation 5. There are actually some really awesome titles on the PlayStation 5, and I am really happy that I have started collecting for this system. What I would like to know is, since when has Deadpool been £65 on the PlayStation 4? £65! That is crazy price for Deadpool, considering you can get Deadpool on the Xbox 360 for only £20. But which is the superior version? Let me know down in the comments. Is it the PlayStation 4 or is it the Xbox 360? We have Infernax there on the PlayStation 4, not one you see very often, so yeah, very nice to see that indeed. Just headed into Cash Converters now, just to have a browse and see if there are any good deals I can pick up and add to the games room. So let's go and have a look and see what they've got. let's head back to the games room for this week's pickups.
Hello and welcome back to the games room. As you've just seen, I have been to Gateshead, and when I was in Gateshead I popped to Cash Converters and I also popped to CEX as well, and obviously while I was there I picked up some games to add to the games room. So without further ado, let's get into this week's pickups. So the first pickups I'm going to do first are the games that I picked up from Cash Converters, and I managed to pick up 3 games this week from Cash Converters. They're not the most expensive games in the world, but they are a little bit rarish, so I thought, you know what, for £1 each I'm going to pick them up. So yeah, let's get into the pickups. So the first game that I picked up is for the Nintendo Wii, and that game is Avatar: The Burning Earth. So like I say, these games were £1 each, and this Avatar game actually they actually look quite interesting. I have watched some of the Avatar series that was on Netflix and I quite enjoyed that, so I thought, you know what, let's pick up the like the anime style version of Avatar and let's give that a go on the Nintendo Wii. And like I say, you can't go wrong for £1, so I thought, you know what, let's pick it up and add it to the collection. So the next game that I picked up from Cash Converters is also another Nintendo Wii game, and that game is Kung Fu Panda. I really enjoy the Kung Fu Panda series, so I thought, you know what, Kung Fu Panda on the Wii, I think that'll be really interesting. I think it'll be a really fun game to play, and like I say, for £1 again, you really can't go wrong. So yeah, very happy to have picked up Kung Fu Panda. And the last game that I picked up from Cash Converters is a Brave, a Warrior's Tale for the Nintendo Wii. So this game on the Xbox 360 is actually quite rare. It is actually out of stock in CEX, so obviously I thought, you know what, let's see how the stock levels are on CEX for the Wii version. And I think when I looked, there was literally like 2 or 3 copies in stock in CEX in the whole of the UK. So I thought, you know what, for £1 I'm definitely picking that one up and adding it to the Nintendo Wii collection. So yeah, very happy to be adding Brave, a Warrior's Tale to the Nintendo Wii collection. And that was everything that I picked up from Cash Converters. So let's go on to the games that I picked up from CEX. So the first game that I picked up is South Park: The Stick of Truth for the Xbox 360. So as you're aware, I did pick up South Park: Stick of Truth a while back from Doorway to Dortney, but they sent a classics version, which I do not collect classics, so obviously I had to replace that and buy the proper version. Well, not the proper version, but you know what I mean, not the classics version. So obviously I picked this one up. South Park: The Stick of Truth is a really, really good game, and if you haven't played it, then I definitely recommend checking out the series of South Park games, because they are really good and they are really fun, and you will have so much fun playing them, like so many hours of fun playing them. So yeah, South Park: The Stick of Truth for the Xbox 360. The next game that I picked up is for the Wii U, and that game is Bayonetta 2. So as you know, I have started collecting for the Wii U again. I'm not going crazy, I'm just picking up the games that I want to add into my own collection, and Bayonetta is one of those games that I wanted to add. I do have Bayonetta, let me just check it out, on PS3 already, and I am looking to buy Bayonetta on the Xbox 360, and once I have played through Bayonetta the first one, then I will definitely be playing Bayonetta 2 on the Wii U once I obviously get the console. But yeah, very happy to be adding Bayonetta 2 to the Wii U collection. The next game that I picked up is also for the Nintendo Wii U, and that game is Super Mario 3D World. I have played Super Mario 3D World before, and it is a really, really good game. As you know, obviously most Super Mario games are really good anyway, and this kind of reminds me of, what other game does it kind of remind me of? What was that new game? The Wonder, oh yeah, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, the one that was on Nintendo Switch. This one kind of reminds me of that, but I feel like this one is better than Wonder. I know, don't come at me in the comments, but I feel like this one is better, and when I played this I really enjoyed it. So this is definitely a good one to add to anyone's Wii U collection, and I think it only cost me like £6 or something, and like I said, that's a really good price. So yeah, very happy to be adding Super Mario 3D World to the Wii U collection. The next game that I picked up is for the Xbox 360, and that game is Wally. So I was debating whether to pick it up on the Xbox 360 or the PlayStation 3. They did have it on both consoles, But I thought, you know what, which one would I rather have it on? And I decided I'd rather have it on the Xbox 360. Who knows, down the line I might pick it up on the PlayStation 3 as well. But yeah, this is one I've wanted to add to the collection for a while. I really enjoy the Wally films, and I really enjoy Disney films in general. And this is one that I definitely need to add to the collection. And I think this is going to be a really fun game. And like I say, Wally's such a good film, so I don't see why this would be a bad game at all yet. But very happy to adding Wally to the Xbox 360 collection. The next game that I picked up is for the Nintendo Wii U, and that game is Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. I do have Super Smash for the Wii. It's the one that had the cover, the slip cover on top, but obviously I knew I had to pick this one up as well. And do you know what? I really love the artwork on this one. It looks absolutely amazing. And I think this one only cost £6 as well for the Wii U, so very happy to be adding Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U to my Wii U collection. The next game that I picked up is for the PlayStation 4, and that game is Kingdom Hearts 3. As you will have seen in previous videos, I talk a lot about Square Enix games, and I talk a lot about Kingdom Hearts games as well. And I really love the Kingdom Hearts series. And as you know, in my latest video, I picked up Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 Remix for the PlayStation 3, the Essentials versions, as I am on the Essentials bandwagon now. So obviously, I had to pick up Kingdom Hearts 3 and add that to the collection as well. Kingdom Hearts 3 is a really, really awesome part of the franchise, and I really enjoyed this when I played it. And like I say, Square Enix is one of my favourite developers, so obviously, like I said, I definitely had to have Kingdom Hearts 3 into my own collection. The next game that I picked up is for the Nintendo Wii, and that game is Kung Fu Panda Legendary Warriors. So when I went into CEX, I saw this one and I thought, do you know what, I haven't seen this one before. It's actually quite a rare-ish title on the Nintendo Wii. It's not an expensive title, but there's just not a lot of copies at all. And obviously, because I picked up Kung Fu Panda from Cash Converters on the Nintendo Wii, I thought, do you know what, let's add this to the Nintendo Wii collection as well. So yeah, very intrigued to give this one a go and see what it's like. The next game that I picked up is for the PlayStation 4, and that game is Tales of Zestiria. This is by Bandai Namco. This is obviously another one of my favourite game developers, and I am trying to collect all of the Tales games. So obviously you have some on the PlayStation 4, you have some on the PlayStation 3, and there are also some remastered on a Nintendo Switch as well. And I really enjoyed the Tales games. I played Tales of Arise and I really enjoyed that one. It's a really, really good game. One I need to actually get and add to the collection. But yeah, very happy to be adding Tales of Zestiria to the PlayStation 4 collection. The next game that I picked up is also for the PlayStation 4, and that game is Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom. As you can see, this is also another Bandai Namco title. Like I say, I really enjoy Bandai Namco games, so obviously Ni no Kuni was one I need to add to my own collection. I do need to get Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch, but I'm not sure whether to get it on PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 3, or maybe just get it on both consoles, because I can get the PlayStation 3 Essentials version and then I can get the remastered version on the PlayStation 4, which would be awesome to have in the collection. But yeah, very happy to have in Ni no Kuni 2. It's a really, really awesome game. I haven't played this one, I played the first one, and it's honestly, the art style is beautiful. It's like, it reminds me of a very Studio Ghibli style type of animation, and it's really, really good, and the story is really good. So yeah, very happy to be adding Ni no Kuni 2 to my PlayStation 4 collection. The next game that I picked up is for the PlayStation 5, and that game is Cloa Fantasy Reverie series. This is also by Bandai Namco. As you know, I love Bandai Namco, as I've said on the previous two games. But yeah, I'm very happy to be adding Cloa to the PlayStation 5 collection. This is the remasters of Cloa Daughter Phantomile and Cloa 2 Lunate's Veil. So yeah, very excited to give this one a shot when I managed to pick up a PS5. But yeah, very happy to be adding Cloa for the PS5. And this one only costs £10 as well, so that is a really, really good price and a really good game to be adding to anyone's PlayStation 5 collection. The next game that I picked up is for the PlayStation 4, and that game is Dragon Quest 11. This is the edition of Light, the Echoes of an Elusive Age. I used to have this on the Nintendo Switch and I did complete it. I think it took me about 60 hours to complete, but Dragon Quest 11 is one of my favourite games of all time. It's not, obviously there is some other games that are some of my favourite games of all time, but this is one of my favourite games of all time. It is such an amazing game. Obviously it's by Square Enix. As you know, I love Square Enix games, so obviously I knew I was going to love this, and I love the Dragon Quest series as well. But if you haven't played Dragon Quest 11 and you are into your RPG games, then I would definitely recommend picking it up. Even if it's on the PlayStation 4 or the Nintendo Switch, honestly, definitely pick it up and play it, because I swear you will love it as much as I loved it. So yeah, very happy to add in Dragon Quest 11 to the PlayStation 4 collection. And then the last game that I picked up this week is for the Nintendo Switch, and that game is let me see if I can pronounce this correctly. Ayokana 4 Rhythms Across the Blue. So yeah, this one, it just intrigued me with the art style on the cover. It is one I've actually had in my CEX like save thing for a while. So obviously when I saw it in my when I saw it in Gateshead CEX, I thought, you know what, for £12 I'm definitely going to have to pick that up and add it into my Nintendo Switch collection. And as I've said before with Nintendo Switch games, for a Nintendo Switch game for £12, you definitely cannot go wrong at all. And it's like I say, I'm trying to bulk out my Nintendo Switch games at the moment, but obviously not by buying like random games. I'm trying to obviously buy games that I want and I am actually going to play myself. So yeah, very happy to add this one to my Nintendo Switch collection. And that was everything that I picked up this week from Cash Converters and from CEX. Let me know down in the comments, as always, what your favourite game or games were that I picked up this week. And if you enjoyed this week's video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing, as it really helps me out and it really helps the channel out. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!